and running here. We are back live here on our big broadcast, and today is going to be very entertaining because originally when I had reached out to Sarah to come onto this program, it was because she's a perv magnet. And she's a Honduran porn star. And she is, just a big deal. And then after I exchanged some tweets this week that Sarah was in with Big Will, an Arkansas Senate candidate tried to get Big Will canceled.
Fuck her.
So essentially, and this is what's so funny about this. Sarah's pussy almost got Big Will canceled.
It's fucking hilarious.
Why is that?
It is the strangest thing I have ever, and I've been involved in a lot of strange things, as Big Will can attest to. But this is the strangest thing I have ever been involved in. I mentioned something to Big Will about, hey, would love to have you join us do this interview with Sarah Lace, because I figured you would be right up his alley. And you're just a big time perv magnet. You're extremely hot. And I thought, hey, why don't we get Big Will to come on when we're talking to Sarah Lace? And you put out a couple tweets this week of you just
rubbing on herself and shit.
Yes. And I sent those to Big Will, and I said, hey, you should come on and chat with me and Sarah. And I had another PR guy who had booked a Senate candidate who is endorsed by Ted Nugent. Yes, the same Ted Nugent who put out a song called Cat Scratch Fever, which is about young women, maybe of age, maybe not of age. Who knows?
Say what you said the other day. Say what you said the other day.
Oh, God. I don't even remember what the hell.
What's the song about? Young what?
Oh, it's about young teenage pussy. and this woman is offended by Sarah Lace, who is just doing her thing on Twitter. And I happened to send something over
to join the joys of Sarah Lace, and this bitch got mad.
I sent over I retweeted one of your tweets, and I sent it to Big Will, and I said, would you join us? And would you be involved in this? And he goes, and you were all bent over in this video, and he goes, looks like lunch. That's what offended her. So
she told me I was hungry. I was hungry. She looked at hella delicious, and I was like, I'm ready to eat. And this bitch was mad.
She was angry. So your pussy nearly got Big Will canceled, Sarah. So you can put that on your wall of fame.
Oops.
What is that next to her? Is that a fuck machine? A lightsaber?
What do you have next to you, Sarah? Is that a lightsaber, a fuck machine, a bong? What is that?
Oh, this, I wasn't sure you guys could see it. So this is actually a light. Let me turn this on.
Look at that. That's pretty badass. For our radio listeners, she's got this light that changes all sorts of colors. Looks like the biggest bong I've ever seen, but it's a light. It's not a bong. And
no, my bong is in the other room, actually.
Yes.
I have multiple, but they're in the other room.
God, I like her. I like her. We can get high.
So Sarah,
I actually have my my first bong. I still have it, and I save it as it's just decoration now, because it's small.
Me too. I don't never use that motherfucker, but I keep it just for sentimental reasons.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
See, we got so much in common already. I love it.
So much in common.
Well, Sarah Lace is going to be part of Exotica, which is part of the reason why she's here, which is actually the original reason why she's here. She is going to be in Chicago, Edison, New Jersey, Miami, Florida, and Washington, D.C., as if the Washington, D.C. Exotica is not crazy enough. Sarah Lace will be there. And
Yes.
she is tremendous. She is a Honduran porn star. So, did you immigrate to the United States, or do you just have a Honduran parents? How do we get the?
I have Honduran parents, so I'm a first-generation citizen. But my
That's
family,
awesome.
My family's immigrants.
That's awesome. You should be. Well, maybe that's another reason why this Jan Morgan, because she's a big Fox Newser, and Ted Nugent and whatever. She's just hating on Sarah Lace because she's an immigrant.
Oh my god.
That bitch is from the South.
Oh my god.
Just this, you know.
I'm a bit of an immigrant, yes.
Well, you know what? What's also funny about this is that you are the second porn star that we've had on this show that has had all sorts of that you've caused drama you don't even know about. Because the first porn star was a woman by the name of Kimmy Kabooms. And Kimmy Kabooms,
she got us in trouble too.
I put her video up and I said that she was Steve Pope's favorite porn star. And Steve Pope at the time was the executive director of Access TV in Salina, where I had a show. And we had ended up getting a legal letter from the attorney that said, "We got news for you. She is not Steve Pope's favorite porn star." And we're like, well, then who is Steve Pope's favorite porn star? We want to know if it's not Kimmy Kabooms. Hell, who knows? It probably is Sarah Lace.
It's possible. It's possible. You never know.
Well, you're going to be part.
Watch porn and they won't even admit it.
See, this is the thing. You are going to be part of Exotica, and Exotica has been producing this expo in the United States since 2006. It's the 11th year in Chicago. The dates for Chicago are April 29th to May 1st. And this is just a huge event. Tell me about your experiences when you go to Exotica and some of the conventions that you've been to.
Exotica is really, really fun. As far
Big
as
Will can attest to that.
That one I feel like is the biggest one. There's so many people there. Like, there wasn't as many this past time as there was like the times pre-COVID.
Yeah.
But it was still like so much fun. There's so much going on. They have seminars. They have they have a main stage, and they have like some DJ booths. So you're just there vibing with the music, dancing with the go-go girls. Like, I don't know. It's lit.
It's lit. She is so fun. Sarah Lace with us today. She joins us here on our big program here on iHeartRadio and of course 990 WBOB, and you can also find us on the old Twitter machine at Jiggy Jaguar, and of course Sarah Lace is on Twitter. I am Sarah Lace, and you can also go to her website, saralacexxx.com. And I will have to say that just looking through your Twitter feed, you have some really cute nipples, my friend. You should be very proud of those.
Thank you.
I fuck with the nipple, but look at her lips. Look at her face. She is fine as fuck.
I have a pretty fuckable mouth, don't I?
Oh, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but
don't worry, I could say
it. Don't worry, I
can
can say
experience. Good Lord.
So Sarah,
how this Jen Morgan? Jen Morgan's gonna hate this.
Yeah, the people of Arkansas are need to know exactly who they might be potentially electing. Someone who doesn't like apparently immigrants, and porn stars and and pussy.
Oh well.
So
His
if
loss.
I don't
'Cause this pussy
if I
is
don't get to
good.
Exotica in Chicago, we definitely gonna become friends in New Jersey because we going to both.
You go to both? Okay.
So, well,
Nice.
well, we'll see if I make it to Chicago. I have other obligations, but we'll see.
We'll see what
Well, at least
happens.
Jersey then. Because
So,
honestly, Jersey is the one that's like the most fun.
oh,
Because
I've
I
heard
also
New
have friends that live
Jersey
in the
is.
area, so it's a whole blast. Like, it's almost like a family reunion with like all of my porn star friends.
Good lord, man, that's my fam. That's my kind of family reunion.
That's my kind of family reunion.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
so Sarah,
Kitty and we.
you do custom videos. You can get those at allofsarahLace.com.
hmm
You recently put up a twerking video that you did. Tell us about your tell us about some of your custom videos. What do these pervs order from you?
I mean, sometimes they're really not too pervy because, like, that video was literally just. He asked for 5 minutes, but I gave him 8 minutes of just twerking, and then I kind of did a bit of a striptease, but not really because I didn't take off my panties. I just took off, like, pulled them to the side and kind of like twerked it in his face like I was writing the phone. That was really fun, but sometimes they can ask for some dirty, dirty things. Some
What?
guys like to be degraded. Some guys like want me to just talk down on them.
That's
Some of them
Jiggy.
want me
Jiggy
to
like
just
that
give them
shit.
jerk off instructions and like just dirty talk.
So, what's something that, like, what's probably one of the strangest requests that you've ever got that you haven't done?
I've been asked for scat videos. That is not going to happen.
What the fuck is that?
Shitting videos.
Yes.
Oh, no, man! Ah,
I've been asked for that.
some nasty motherfuckers out in the world, boy. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
I'm about to. Hey, whatever your fine ass doing in the bathroom, that's your business. I don't want to see none of your scat, none of your yak, none of your pat, none of that.
Mm-mm.
Keep
Right?
all that shit to yourself. But I might let you spit in my mouth, though.
I could do that. I'm all for that.
I know you is. I know you is. Ooh, I like her.
So
I like her, Jiggy.
I told you. I told you.
Got my nipples hard.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
So Sarah Lace is going to be part of Exotica. It's going to be coming to New Jersey, Washington D.C., Miami, Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
Coming for real. Coming.
and
Yes.
so when you go to these conventions, do you end up making content while you're there?
Mm-hmm.
Are you working the whole time, or?
Yeah, I'm working the entire time pretty much. I'll go and hang out at the booth and then go film some content, get some food, and head to the after parties. Stuff like that. I try to check in on some of the seminars. I don't really have the time for that,
Yeah.
but I love to support and go in and get some more info.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge
Knowledge is power.
Big.
Exactly.
Sarah Lace's knowledge is power. Shit.
You are quite the little perv magnet, my friend. I will have to say. So
My magnet's hard.
what do you primary film? Are you doing gangbangs? Are you just one-on-one black guys? What's
So
what's the deal?
So I don't do gangbangs, but I do a lot of one-on-ones, boy girls, girl girls. I love threesomes. I'll do foursomes, some orgies here and there with a bunch of people involved. I think the most I've ever had in an orgy was 6 people.
I like her.
Like,
So yeah, I'll just film some smut.
Well,
I just don't do like DPs or gangbangs.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't want to touch another dude's dick. That's weird. Yeah, yeah. We don't want to do none of that. That's fucking weird. Yeah, that's two
yeah,
sausages bumping in your hole. Oh, that's weird. Yeah.
I've
yeah.
done like solo videos with some toys, but not with like people.
Not with like people. Well,
Not
you
with
know.
people.
So,
Do
Different.
you have a fuck machine, Sarah?
No, I don't. You want to get me one?
Shit, we can talk.
we can
We
talk.
can talk.
Jiggy, order her a fuck machine and have it sent to her house immediately after the show.
As soon as the
Done.
show's over with,
Please.
we'll send it your way. I also seen that you've got some stuff with a guy that is this guy is fantastic. He's a rapper. He's a porn guy. King Noir. I've seen you've done some King
Yes.
Noir stuff recently.
I just filmed one called I named it Serving King Dessert.
Well.
So yeah, that one was hot. That was I think like the 4th scene that I filmed with him.
Wow.
4th or 5th maybe. So we were pretty comfortable with each other. Comfortable enough for him to make me squirt in the first like 3 minutes.
Lord, good job, King.
I was like,
Good job,
I
King.
was literally on the table, on the kitchen counter. He was just eating me out, and I just squirted all over his face, all over the counter. It was like a slip and slide.
Oh my God. Big Will. When we went from you being almost canceled this week to us, having we got ready to film an episode of Petty Murphy, Jessica Lambert's Revenge this morning, and now we've got Sarah Lacey.
Talking the fucking slip and slide, Sarah Lacey. God damn, son. Slip and slide.
can I
Ooh,
say?
wait. Slip and
I love
slide.
it.
Ooh-wee.
That's gonna be your new nickname, Slip and Slide. Slip and Slide. Ooh,
I
wait.
like that name.
I like it too. I want to play with the Slip and Slide.
So, what booth are you going to be appearing at Exotica? Are you going to be doing multiple appearances, or?
She gonna be
So,
doing multiple songs.
Currently, I'm only going to be with the Planetary Studios.
Oh, James Bartholet and all them.
Yes.
Yes, James the man.
Shout out to OG James.
Yeah, so I'm going to be at his booth. We haven't figured out the times yet, but I'm gonna try to be filming some content there. Maybe like a YouTube vlog too, cause it'll be lit.
Well, if Big Will makes it to Chicago, he'll be bringing his.
I'm taking her home with me.
He's gonna be bringing his gimbal. He's gonna be bringing the whole thing. It'll be.
Pack me up in your suitcase and just take me home.
Right on my back. You gonna be my carrier.
Be your carry-on.
Carry on, baby.
Facts.
So, I know that you guys do all sorts of different scenes. You were talking about all the various things that you do. What is? I've never asked a lot of you guys. What do you guys prefer?
I think I really like threesomes because I'm kind of like sharing the scene with someone else. Like, it's not just us two, it's like multiple people, so it's like even more distractions. But it's like, sometimes when it's 4 people, it's like too much distraction, Like, sometimes 3 is it. Like, that way you get to like focus on those
3 is
people
it.
and just, yeah.
The dance card's full after 3.
Not necessarily. Like, I will still film and fuck 4, 5, 6 people. Like, that is not the problem. It's just sometimes I like to take my time and just focus on those individuals, and if there's so many more people, I can't give everyone that time and that focus on them.
Like they say, three's a company, four's a crowd. Shit, so.
Four's is just a couple swap.
She's fantastic. You've got some really good lines, I'll have to say, Sarah.
Yeah, she's the one-liner.
You have some good material, my friend.
Slip and slide is out here.
Well, what I think is also funny is, we've got Sarah Lace with us, saralacexxx.com. She's a Honduran porn star, and fairly recently there was like a Honduran scientist nominated for like the Nobel Peace Prize. Did you hear about this?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I'm like, Hondurans are getting it in the last couple of weeks,
exciting.
Big Will.
They coming up. I'm about to
We're
start
showing
doing
y'all
my,
what we can do, okay?
I'm about to start doing my research on Honduras as soon as we get out this motherfucker.
You do that.
Good Lord, look at that. My God. Boy, I want to see her in a sundress with no panties on. Lord Jesus.
Ooh, I love doing that.
Of course you do.
Hanging out by the beach.
We got time.
Because, like, sometimes I'll go to the nude beach and I'll show up in just a sundress and, like, no panties, no bikini, and I just show up and take it off.
You're not going to get any arguments from us.
Makes it so much easier.
So much easier.
Less
Boy,
clothes
hey,
to wash,
boy,
you know?
Well, you talk about praise and worship on a Sunday, boy. I'm telling you, this is my boy. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
So, Big Will, I know you've got some questions for her. I'll get the hell out of the way and let the people with talent talk. So, go.
So what's what's some of the what's some of the funnest things that you've probably ever done working in the industry, like personally for you?
Some of the funnest things.
Because I know can't all of it be fun and glamorous and shit. Some of it probably pretty nasty and shitty sometimes, but
Sometimes it can be, but sometimes it can be really fun. Like, what was it? Was it an AVN? Yeah, so an AVN after party. Not gonna say which one it was, but it broke out into an orgy on the living room rug. It was awesome. I literally showed up and watched someone getting fisted before I even grabbed a drink.
that's lit.
Uh-huh.
So are you into fisting?
No, I personally have a really small pussy that has not been stretched that wide yet. So maybe at the end of the year.
I'm about to
We're
say
working on it.
this motherfucker like Hulk, the Incredible Hulk's hand, so that would hurt.
That would break me.
It's like Lou
Split me right
Ferrigno.
in half.
Like Lou Ferrigno.
So what's coming up for Sarah? Like, what's besides Exotica? What do you got going on? What's on the horizon for you?
Well, in a couple weeks, there is going to be a fan signing at the Planetary Studios. It's going to be like his first expo. So I'll be there March 19th in LA also. So that'll be awesome.
Is that what James and the crew?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'll be dope.
Yeah, that'll be so fun. It'll be
So
fun and casual, I feel like.
So that, and then of course you got Exoticas coming up. So awesome.
I'll be busy.
What was that?
I'm gonna be busy.
She's a busy little bee doing Sarah Lace things.
I might also be planning a Puerto Rico trip, so that'll be nice.
What'd you say? When we going to Puerto Rico?
Don't know yet. There's gonna be a bunch of talent going. We're going to film a bunch of content. Basically, do like a content trade house.
Wow.
I I think we need to go down there and cover that, Jiggle.
You know what's funny about that is my buddy Dave Cummings lives back in Puerto Rico now, and he told me we should come down.
I think it's. I think
Ooh,
that's.
another reason for you to go.
There you
I
go.
think that's the Honduran and the Puerto Rican guys telling us something.
Mhm. Exactly.
So
The Latin gods telling you
Yes.
maybe you should go and do a few things with us.
so
I'll do whatever with you. Yeah,
I'll do whatever. That's awesome.
whatever.
So Sarah, we kind of touched on it a little bit earlier. I know you've put out fairly recently which I think is fantastic, a smoking fetish video that
Yes.
that somebody did with you. What is your typical marijuana routine like?
On days that I'm not working on a professional set, I will wake and bake, get my food, like get some work done. I'll smoke throughout the day, take a few like long rips, but closer to like the afternoon, like towards the end of like an average work day, I'll go ahead and start rolling up a joint or something and get some heavy hitters in me.
Do you dab?
Yes.
So do you prefer flower or concentrate?
I prefer flour, but I like concentrate like as an addition. So sometimes like I don't want to feel that full head high, so I feel like I like dabs better for that. I feel a little more clear-headed. So I'll just take a quick dab and just go about my day.
I take a bunch of dabs throughout the day. I stay like I show up everywhere fucked up. So
Show everywhere fucked up.
so
That's fun.
do you smoke nasty ass blunts or joints?
I smoke both.
Oh, blunts are so gross.
Have you tried washing the blunt?
What?
Like a backwoods, you rinse it off.
Hell no.
Like, when we meet up in, like, Chicago or Jersey, I will show you a washed blunt. A properly washed one. And then you can just, like, smoke a joint if it's too hard for you.
Well, most likely I'll be dabbed the fuck out when we see each other, but I will let you put anything you want in my mouth.
There's a few
awesome.
things I can put in your mouth.
That's
Man,
awesome.
I'm with that as long as it's not another man's penis.
A few things I could put in your mouth.
Hey, yep. Sign me the fuck up.
Sign me the fuck up.
Oh my
I'm
god.
Honduran now.
I'm Honduran now. You've converted, or
Hell
you?
yeah, like a Muslim.
Converted.
It's like motherfucker. Call me Honduran lace.
Well, Sarah, you have been fantastic. This has definitely been a fun time. You're going to be at Exotica April 29th through May 1st in Chicago. Miami is July 15th through the 17th. New Jersey, October 21st through the 23rd. And, of course, Washington, D.C., of all places, December 2nd through the 4th. Did you go to the Washington, D.C. one last year?
Yes.
What the hell was that like?
It was cold. First of all, it was in December
All for
up
that.
north, so that was cold. Second of all, there really wasn't that many people, but it was a good amount of people for the size of the convention that it was.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Because they did, I feel like they spaced out the booths a little bit more, like they gave people, walking space,
Yeah.
but they had it, fitted just enough so it doesn't feel empty either. So that was really nice.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
That is
So
awesome.
you didn't feel like you were, walking over people, sometimes I feel like it can get too crowded where you're just okay, I need to breathe.
There's been a few AVNs I've been to that have felt that way.
Mhm.
Oh,
Exactly.
good Lord.
It was more spacious than that, that's for sure.
Yes. Well, the 2021 shows had record numbers for Exotica across the board, and I think it was just because people like Big Will and me wanted to go see porn stars. People wanted to get out of the house.
It was time. It was time to get out.
So
That was so awesome, though. I went to all of them.
well,
I can't believe we missed her.
I can't
in
believe we
Chicago.
missed you in Chicago because we talked to pretty much everybody we get our hands on. Everybody but Rubber Doll because she intimidates the shit out of me. I think she's going to kick my ass. So,
I
and she
wanna
probably
kick
would.
your ass.
She's going to use you as her personal rug.
Yes, she would. And I probably would be
Step
happy to
all
let her
over
do
you.
that. Plus, Big Will was too busy smoking with the Godfather in Chicago to really do anything else. So.
That
Hey,
sounds fun, though.
I got to stay high.
Got to stay high.
I'm about to smoke right now as soon as we get done with this shit.
That's what I was thinking. I have a bomb rib waiting for me.
I
Look at that.
I love you.
Well, Sarah, it's saralacexxx.com. You can order your customs. You can do all sorts of things. And she will be part of the Exotica Convention April 29th through May 1st in Chicago, of all places. The 11th year in Chicago, 14th year in South Florida and New Jersey, and, of course, her second year coming up in D.C. Thanks for doing this. We look forward to seeing you in Chicago. If Big Will can make it happen, you've given him another reason to go.
Big Will, you should come for me.
Put that over the top.
Oh my God, boy, Jiggy, boy, I love you.
And everybody says I'm nothing but trouble. That's
That's what they say
they
about
always
me.
say.
I'm a troublemaker.
That's right. Well, Sarah, thanks for doing this. Thanks for being a really good sport. You are amazing, and we will see you in Chicago, my friend.
Thank you for having me. I'll
Thank
see
you. And
there.
Big Will, I will see you soon, sir.
I will see you soon, brother. Sarah, you have a
s-
wonderful day, and let's go get stoned.
I guess they're going to go get their bong rips on. That is that. And we are going to take a time out. And we'll